Hi guys, what's up? Myself Abhishek Bansal. I'm from Mumbai. I take law and audit for both CA final and CA inter. And today I'm starting with a marathon session for CA inter audit. All those people are appearing for November 22 or May 23 because generally the video remains the same. So you can watch this marathon. And this would be in English and 20-30% in Hindi. So it's Hindi English mix. Maximum I will be talking in Hindi. Maximum I will be talking in English because Chennai, Nama Chennai. So all the students from South would love to watch this lecture because I just finished a batch in South and it was an amazing experience. So anyone who's appearing for May 23, November 23, you can buy the videos. The videos remains the same because there's hardly any amendments. If there's any amendment, it will be uploaded on YouTube. So if you want to buy any videos of mine, either law or audit, the prices are same: 6250 for Google Drive, 6750 for pen drive. You can visit www.letslearnindia.in or you can call on 844-844-8919. So we have every time we have a good results. This is for the law. So 82, Rajvi got 82 in December. Then Sakshi was 76, Rahi was 75. Good results. Okay, for December. And in Jan he was at 38. Audit was 69 marks. Rohit Tyagi all the way from Ghaziabad. Okay. Now I'll be teaching you from the handwritten notes. Those handwrittens are the notes which I have dictated in the class. So Chennai people, you have those notes. Others, if you do not have these notes, you want to download it, you go to the video description, and there you will get the notes. You have to download it from there. These notes are written by one of the students, Monica. Amazing handwriting. She has written, very sincere, very decent student. She has written everything, and I would request each one of you who's watching me right now, you should be thankful to Monica, and she has done beautiful. She has drafted all the notes. So please bless her, because in CA we always require blessings. Okay, thank you Monica, God bless you, and all those who were the part of this session when I was taking live in Chennai. Guys, amazing experience we had. So let's start with all the topics. I'll be revising all the topics. So I hope it's beneficial to you. Let's start. So it says dividends. The first chapter we are doing is dividends. So anyone who have studied self or you have done from some other author, so you can open your notes. If you want this notes, it is in the video description. Any of your friends who want to attend or a live batch or a regular batch or a recorded batch, they can contact. You can see the ticker moving it. Let's learn India.in. You can visit that website or you can call on 844-844-8919. I hope I get to see you in finals. Finals might take law, audit and economics laws. That's paper number 6D, optional subjects. So if any of your friends wants to attend, they can attend. Guys, this session is only for the revision, only for the marathon. That's basically exam oriented things. If you want more guidance, more detailed lectures, you need to buy the Google Drive or the pen drive lectures. Okay, this I repeat, it's a disclaimer, it's only for the revisions. I assume that at least once you have studied. So because it will be very quick, okay. Sir, dividends. So in dividends, we talk about 5 sections, okay. 123, 124, 125, 126, 127. It says dividend. Dividend says, sir, dividend. So dividend are basically of two kinds, final and interim. Final is proposed by board. Acha sir, section which act ka? Sir, Companies Act 2013. Maximum people would be saying, sir, dividend is not there in the syllabus. People who have studied from someone else, it is there. If you open company audit chapter, you will see a content of dividend. Plus, there's a chapter called Audit of Items of FS. In that, they would be asking you. Okay, Ahmedabad people, if anyone is watching me from Ahmedabad, I have been there also. So guys, it's mixed English and Hindi. I have taken few chapters for you, so you can refer the entire marathon here. Okay. Sir, final and interim. Final is proposed by the board, declared by the members. Okay, at general meeting by passing ordinary resolution. Sir, interim is proposed by the board, declared by the board. At board meeting by board resolution. Interim is always proposed, declared by board. If in the exam they have only said about dividend, when they say only about dividend, so dividend is always assumed to be final dividend. Okay, so MCQ, probable MCQs. So section 1, 2, 3. What is 1, 2, 3? Sources. So section 1, 2, 3. Sources are 1, 2, 3. Section 1, 2, 3. Sources 1, 2, 3. So 1. Free reserves. Number 2. Current year's profit, previous year's profit, accumulated profits. But after providing depreciation and losses should also be set off. Third source is money given by CG or SG. If payment of dividend is guaranteed by CG or SG. Acha, in interim, sir, it is out of current year's profits and surplus in P&L account. Out of current year's profit or surplus in P&L account. So these are the sources of final, these are the sources of current year's profit. I mean for interim dividend. In exam, they will ask you, dividend is declared out of securities premium. Comment, sir, not allowed. Dividend can be given only out of these three sources. 1, 2, 3, section 1, 2, 3. Sources 1, 2, 3, section 1, 2, 3. Sir, dividend is given out of capital redemption reserves. Sir, not allowed because 123 is contravened. Then the next point says transfer to reserves. So transfer to reserves is basically voluntary or optional. It means the same. Previously, whenever company used to declare dividend, they had to transfer some percentage of the profits to reserve. Today, in today's time, it is made voluntary. Okay. Next, section 127 that talks about your time limit for payment of dividend. Again, MCQ. Dividend is declared at AGM. It should be paid within 30 days of declaration. It should be paid within 30 days of declaration. Within 30 days. Acha, if 30 days you have not paid, that means there is contravention. Company, you are liable for simple interest at the rate of 18% per annum. Director, penalty for 1000 rupees per day and maximum 2 years imprisonment. 1000 rupees per day, maximum 2 years ka imprisonment. Company, simple interest at the rate of 18% per annum. Director, 1000 rupees per day and maximum 2 years ka imprisonment. Okay. However, penalty will not be levied in the following cases. Penalty will not be levied in the following cases. DDLJ. D. Sir, no default of company. If company has not defaulted, no penalty. Any direction given by the shareholder could not be complied and the same has been communicated to shareholder. For example, shareholder has told to me, okay, sir, you please declare the dividend, you pay, you transfer dividend through ECS, but his ECS is getting bounced because his account has been closed. So the same I have communicated to the shareholder. Sir, there was a direction given by the shareholder, it could not be complied and the same has been communicated to shareholders. L, operation of law. Law has said not to transfer the dividend, we will not transfer. J, jhagda. Jhagda means there is a dispute. In Hindi we say it is jhagda, dispute. There is a dispute to receive dividend, or the fifth point, amount is lawfully adjusted against any limit due by shareholder. People appealing for group 1 also, this chapter would be useful for your interlaws because the chapter is same. So no default of company, direction given by shareholder could not be complied, the same has been communicated to shareholder. Else it's operation of law. J, it is jhagda. Jhagda means dispute. Fifth, amount is lawfully adjusted against any limit due by shareholder. Amount is lawfully adjusted against any limit due by shareholder. Clear? In DDLJ there will be no penalty. So MCQ mein they can ask you. Sir, revocation. So dividend once declared cannot be revoked. Dividend once declared cannot be revoked. How it can be revoked in two cases? One is ultra vires or going concern. Ultra vires, like beyond the powers, going concern is like loss by fire. You have declared the dividend, now you can't pay the money. So in that case you can revoke. Revoke means cancelling. Sir, dividend once declared should be paid within 30 days. It should also be claimed within 30 days. So who will claim it? Shareholder will claim it. Okay. If 30 days is not claimed, company has to transfer this amount to unpaid dividend account. In unpaid dividend account, it will be staying for 7 years. After 7 years, it will be transferred to IEPF. IPF is Investor Education Protection Fund. Okay. Sir, money to you have to transfer only. साथ में you will have to transfer shares also. Money तो जाएगा ही जाएगा, shares भी जाएगा. Money also should be transferred, shares also should be transferred. Sir, company has declared dividend, it has to pay within 30 days. It has also to be claimed within 30 days. If it is not claimed within 30 days, then company will transfer it to unpaid dividend account. तो unpaid में जाने के लिए days are 7 days. Unpaid में जाने के लिए days are 7 days. अच्छा, but you have transferred on 10th day. So there's a default of day 8, day 9, day 10. 3 days का default. So those benefit, the interest would be levied, and that interest benefit would also be given to the shareholder in proportion to the amount of dividend. The interest percentage is 12%. If there's a default, the percentage is 18%. Here it is 12%. Okay. Acha, unpaid it will be sitting for 7 years. After 7 years, it will be going to IPF. Correct? IPF. So after 7 years, within 30 days, it should be transferred to IPF. See, unpaid say, unpaid means generally the days are 7 days. There's a default, 12% per annum interest would be levied. Acha. After 7 years, if you are transferring to IPF, to go to IPF, the days are 30 days. MCQ is very useful. Sir, if section 124 is contravened, what is 124? Sir, unpaid ka section is 124, IPF ka section is 125. Unpaid is 124, IPF is 125. So if 124 is contravened, company liable for 1 lakh, is this 1 lakh? 1 lakh. 500 rupees per day subject to maximum of 10 lakh. 500 rupees per day subject to maximum of 10 lakhs. Officer, 25,000 rupees, 100 rupees per day subject to maximum of 2 lakhs. MCQ it will be useful. MCQ. Okay. Now, so this is 124, 125. 123 was sources, 124 was unpaid, 125 was IPF. 126 is abeyance. 126 is abeyance. 127 is time limit for payment of dividend. Abeyance is pending. Okay. Sir, dividend is to be paid out of the past profit which have been transferred to free reserves. Correct? Past profit which are transferred to reserves. It is allowed as a source under section 123. Free reserves, current year's profit, accumulated profit after providing depreciation and losses should also be set off. Third, money given by CG, payment of dividend is granted by CGSG. So today, if you have loss, you have no profit, you can use previous money. Correct? It is given as a source in 123. But sir, there are certain conditions to it. There are certain conditions. What are those conditions? In case of inadequate profit or absence of profit, inadequate profit or absence of profit, the company can declare dividend out of the past profits, which have been transferred to reserves, provided by complying with three conditions. What are those three conditions? You have done this already. So my rate of dividend should be less than or equal to, less than or equal to average rate of dividend in the last 3 years. See, whenever you had money, you are given lot of dividend. This year you don't have money. So sir, please do one thing, take care of the rate. So please take care of the rate. When amount was there, when profit was there, so you gave huge dividend, right? But today there is no profit, so please take care of the rate. Rate of dividend should be less than or equal to average rate of last 3 years. However, and forget the last the middle part, we'll do it at a later stage. It says, chalo, let's do it. This sub rule shall not apply to a company which has not declared any dividend in each of the last 3 years. Has not declared any dividend in each of the last 3 years. Year 3, 0. Year 2, 0. Year 1, 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 will give you 0. Correct? So this rate wala condition will not be applicable. Okay? And amount withdrawn should be less than or equal to 10% of paid up capital and free reserves, and this amount should be first utilized to set off the losses incurred in the current year. So first you will set off the losses. My amount withdrawn from reserve should be less than or equal to 10% of the paid up capital and reserves, and balance of reserves after withdrawal should be more than or equal to 15% of paid up capital. 15% of paid up capital. Either it is 15, here it is 10. Okay. So if these conditions are satisfied, if these three conditions are satisfied, boss, you can give dividend out of the past profit which are transferred to reserves. Past profit transferred to reserves. In audit paper, they will ask you condition as an MCQ, not a theory answer. Theory mein they can ask you about sources only. Okay. Sir, if carry forward profit is not transferred to reserves, that means profits are carry forwarded. Okay, and it is utilized. And it is utilizing the same for the payment of dividend, then it can do so without any restriction, it can pay dividend. So you don't have to comply any condition, you can pay dividend. The words are very clear. Past profit transferred to reserves. 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 Then only past profits transferred to reserves, then only you will be following condition 1, 2 and 3. If past profits are not transferred to reserve, you are paying dividend today out of the past profit which are not transferred to reserve, no condition is to be seen. Okay. Then important points. In case the company has losses, in the current financial year, up to the end of the quarter, immediately preceding the date of declaration of interim dividend. Sir, quarter 1 mein there is a loss. But in future we will have profit, right? Current year you want to pay dividend, pay. But please take care of the rate. Dhanda kar par ganda mat kar. Take care of the rate. Rate is what? Rate of interim dividend should be less than or equal to average rate of dividend of last 3 years. Rate of interim dividend should be less than or equal to average rate of last 3 years. My rate of interim dividend should be less than or equal to average rate of last 3 years. Clear? Then, the amount of dividend including interim dividend shall be deposited in a scheduled bank within 5 days of the declaration. Very important MCQ. Achha, the amount of dividend including interim dividend should be deposited within 5 days of the declaration in a scheduled bank. So from there only you will pay the dividend. 5 days. Okay, very important. As per section 91, the company can close a register of members, debenture holders, other security holders for maximum 45 days in a year. And at one time it is maximum 30 days. So continuation mein it is 30 days and for the entire year it is 45 days. Okay. Then dividend may be paid in either cash or check or warrant or electronic mode. Dividend may be paid in cash, check, warrant or electronic mode. That means it cannot be paid in kind. Achha, if the company fails to comply with section 73 and 74, there is prohibition on the acceptance of deposits and repayment of deposits. It shall not declare dividend so long as the failure continues. Boss, if you have defaulted in acceptance of deposits and repayment of deposits, you cannot declare dividend so long as the failure continues. MCQ ka point. MCQ. Done. Dividend chapter is over. Dividend chapter is over. Done, done, done. So, one chapter we have done. So, in my book, I think we have 18. No, let me just see. So, all those people who have attended the batch, you have my book, right? So, there are 18 chapters, okay? 18 topics. So, on 18, we have done with dividend. I'll just mark. So, we are done. 15 minutes. Whoa, brother. It's a revision session, quick exam revision session. Dividends. Finish. Samap. Zala. Thaigu. Patigu. Over. So, first chapter, dividend is Swaha. Done. Next chapter, automated environment. Next chapter is automated environment. Please open the book. Automated environment. Let's move on to the next chapter, that's called as automated environment. Automated environment. Okay? Short chapter, minimum 4 marks in the exam. Short chapter, 1 or 2 marks you will see in MC. That's total 6 marks weighted chapter. Sir, first question, what is automated environment? So, automated environment means in a business environment where people, process, operation, accounting and even decisions are carried out by using computer system known as information system or information technology system. It's a definition. So, automated environment means a business environment where process, operations, accounting, decisions. So, PAUA we say, PAUA, process, operation, accounting and even business decisions. Even business decisions are carried out through how? By using computer system which are called as information system or information technology system. The key features of automated environment are false LIC, F. It enables faster business operation because everything is automated. Myntra, Amazon, net banking, RTGS, NEFT, everything is automated, right? It's like quick. There's an accuracy in the data processing and computation. L, it helps to process large volume of transactions. S, it provides better security and controls. E, less prone to human errors. L, provides the latest information, integration between business operations and connectivity and networking capability. So 4 mark answer, what are the key features? What is automated environment? What are the key features of automated environment? So automated environment means a business environment where PAUA, process, operations, accounting and even decisions are carried out by using computer system known as information system, information technology system. The key features are false LIC. F, enables the faster business operation, accuracy in data processing. L, processing large volumes of transaction. S, better security and controls. E, less prone to human errors. L, provides latest information, integration between two business operations. And C, say complex connectivity and networking capability. False LIC, first answer. Number 2. Sir, what is the relevance of IT in audit? Why do you need IT in audit? Yes, is there now. Why do you need it in audit? Because of CABRU. It is used in following ways. That is called as CABRU. C. Sir, for computations and calculations are automated. For example, bank interest computation, inventory value. So, example also you need to write in the exam. A, for accounting entries which are posted automatically. For example, sub ledger to general ledger posting are automatic. B, business policies, procedures including internal controls are applied automatically. Sir, for computation, calculations, accounting entries are automatically posted. Business process procedures are applied automatically. R, reports used in business are produced from systems. Management and other stakeholders relies on this report and information produced. So, reports are produced from the system. U, user access and securities are controlled by assigning system roles to the user. For example, segregation duties can be enforced effectively. So, 4 mark answer, what is the relevance of IT in audit? It's a CABRU. C, computation and calculation are calculated automatically. A, accounting entries are posted automatically. Business processes, procedures including internal controls are applied automatically. R, reports using the business are produced from the systems. And U, user access and securities are controlled by assigning system rules to the user. Done. Third, How as an auditor you will understand the automated environment? Document and understand. Oh, understand, document. Exam question, May 22, I think, exam question. For understanding you will use the essay number is 315. For documenting you will use the essay number as 230. For understanding you will use the essay number as 315. For documenting you will use the number 230. Documenting. Sir, as per essay 315, the auditor needs to obtain the understanding of the entity's business environment including automated environment. Okay? Following points shall be considered. So for understanding we use essay 315. The code is VIP Alok. The code is VIP Alok. VIP Alok. Sir, we say. So you will consider versions. Sir, functions and the risk could vary in different versions of same application. Versions. You can open in your book, you can see that answer. VIP Alok. V, versions. I. So what is the information system being used? You are using Mac, you are using OS, you are using any other operating software. So what is the purpose, whether it is financials or non-financials? Versions, information system and purpose. For example, Tally I use, SAP I use for accounting. I use maybe like CCTV's thumb impression for my non-financial data like user access and access to the room, entry and exit points I need to check. That's purpose. Versions, information system being used, their purpose. Next. Architecture, I think the sound was not there. A was architecture, L was location of the IT system, O whether it's outsourced, IT maintenance and support, K say key persons is, that's CIO, CISO, administrators. Okay. So the code is VIP Alok, VIP Alok. So in the exam the question is how would you understand and document? For understanding you will use essay 315. Following points should be considered as VIP Alok. Now this is documentation. The understanding of the company's automated environment should be documented as per essay 230. So for understanding you will code 315, for documenting you will code 230. In the exam they had asked for the example also. So example of a template that can be used for documenting or understanding is illustrated below. So you can use anything. SAP version is 2.v, 2.1, 2.2, purpose for accounting, location local versus global, and architecture is what, in-house versus package, and key persons, VIP Alok. Cool. So that's your third answer. How would you understand and document the automated environment? Fourth. Sir, what are the risks arising out of IT system? What are the risks arising out of IT system? Lucifer. If you have studied Lucifer. Sir, yell. Loss of data. IT system and data can be lost. Hard disk got corrupted. You unauthorized access to the data or direct data changes. Someone access your computer, laptop, your mobile phone. Unauthorized access to data. Sir, C. Unauthorized changes to the systems or program. Changes to the systems or program. I. Inaccurate processing of data or processing inaccurate data. Inaccurate processing of data or processing inaccurate data. Loss of data, unauthorized access to data, unauthorized changes to systems or programs, or inaccurate processing of data or processing inaccurate data. F. Sir, failure to make changes to the systems or programs. E say any excessive access or privileged access, that is super user. Like one person is driving more car or one person is using like 10 people are using one laptop. So obviously sir, there would be fraud. There would be always a risk. Lucifer. Important answer, do it again. Lucifer. Read. I'm here only read. Done है? Lucifer. Fifth, what is the impact of IT risk on change in audit procedures? What is the impact of IT risk on the change in audit procedure? So this is the fifth question. Impact of IT risk on change in audit procedure. Sir, we may not be able to rely on the data obtained from the system where such risk exists. This means that all data, information or reports obtained from the system has to be thoroughly tested and corroborated, matlab supported for strong completeness and accuracy. You have to check everything. Secondly, we may not be able to rely on the controls, calculations and accounting procedure, and thus additional work may be required in this case. Thirdly, because of any regulatory requirements, the order to report on IFC, internal financial control of the company, the audit report may be modified in some instances. In all the above cases, the auditor would be required to obtain more evidence and perform more audit procedures. That is basically more additional audit work. So this is fifth question. What is the impact of IT risk on the change in audit procedures? So why do we need to change the procedure? Because there is probability that you will not be able to gather all the information. Also, if the system is not proper, the calculation would be wrong. And there's a regulatory requirement to report on internal financial controls. So that's the reason we need to gather more evidence and perform more additional work. Okay, read. Do it again. Fifth answer. Done? Fifth answer. Sixth. Sir, what are the types of controls in automated environment? Types of controls in automated environment. Guy. Sir, general controls, application controls, IT dependent control. Guy. General control, which is applicable throughout the system. That's basically user access, thumb impression, CCTVs. So in general control, these controls are policy and procedure that relate to many applications and support the effective functions of application controls. Main password for the PC. Okay. Main password for the LAN connection. It includes control over the following, which is called as DAPA. Sir, data center or network operations, express programs or security change. This is program change. Okay, this is program change. A, it is access securities. P is program change, and A is application system acquisition. DAPA, data centers and network operations. A, it is access securities. P is program change. A is acquisition, application system acquisition. It says to ensure that the production systems are processed to meet the financial reporting object. That's called data center network operations. So access security, to ensure that the access to programs and data is authenticated, authorized to meet the financial reporting objectives. So P, program change, to ensure that the modified system continue to meet the financial reporting objectives. A, application system acquisition, to ensure that the systems are developed, configured and implemented to meet the financial reporting objectives. DAPA, data centers access securities program change application system acquisition. Then application controls, these are both automated and manual controls. This operates at business process level. Like for example, for discount, for sales, you have an application control. Examples are edit checks, validation of input check, sequence number check, user limit check, Netflix user number limit check. Only 4 people can have access. PDF, compulsory questions, you can't move aage, right? That's an application controls. Mandatory data fields, IT dependent controls. These are manual controls that makes use of some form of data or information or a report produced from the IT system and application. Even though the controls perform manually, the design and effectiveness would depend upon the reliability of source data. Performing reconciliation based on the computer generated data, that may basically you are checking. So anything which is out, that is called reporting, it is an IT dependent controls. General controls is CCTV, main PC ka password, okay, main room ka access. Application controls, a control which are embedded into the application, like mandatory data fields, user limit checks. IT dependent control means a report. Very important, be repetitive. Yeah? Please read the answer, I'll scroll. Types of control guide, general, application, IT dependent. I'll scroll, read. Next answer. It says mention the procedure for performing tests under IT environment. Mention the procedure for performing tests under IT environment. Okay. So these are basically techniques. So there are 4 types of audit tests that should be tested. That is basically OICI ka point we will use. That's called inquiry, observations, re-performance, inspections. So we have learned this code called OICI if you remember. So observation, re-performance, inspection and inquiry. So this is not, the CA is not there in this. Okay, OICI. So inquiry, very important MCQ. Inquiry is the most efficient audit test, but it gives least audit evidence. Re-performance is most effective, but it is not efficient. Inquiry is efficient, re-performance is effective. Inquiry alone cannot be used. It should always be used in combination with other audit testing methods like OICI, ORAICI, but CA is not there. Applying inquiry in combination with inspection, II, inquiry, inspection is the most effective and efficient audit evidence. So, sir, inquiry is efficient, not effective. Re-performance is effective but not efficient. Inquiry along with inspection is most effective and efficient. MCQ, correct, incorrect, for sure you will see. Achha, which audit test to be used when in what combination is a matter of the professional judgment of the auditor. What to be used, when to be used, it will be decided as per the heart of the auditor. Heart, Korean heart. Heart is called as what? Correct, judgment. Some of the common methods used are obtaining the understanding of the how automated transaction is processed, then observing how user processes transactions under different scenarios, inspecting the configuration defined in an application, and inspecting the system logs to determine any changes during the last audit testing. So 4-mark answer, what are the audit tests for automated environment? So the techniques are, sir, ORAICI may say CA would not be there. Observation, re-performance, inspection, inquiry. Inquiry is most efficient, re-performance is effective. Inquiry cannot be used alone, it has to be used in combination. Inquiry along with inspection is most effective and efficient. What to be used, when to be used, how to be used is a judgment of auditor. And then 4 points of the procedure. What is the procedure for performing tests under IT environment? Okay. Next. 8th answer. Data analytics. Repetitive. Data analytics. CART. You must have studied this. So it says a combination of process, tools and techniques which are used in the vast amount of electronic data to obtain meaningful information is called as data analytics. So from the raw system, raw data you obtain meaningful information. From the raw data you involve meaningful information, it is called as data analytics. The tools and techniques which are used in data analytics are called as CART. The tools and techniques which are used in data analytics are called as CART. Data analytics are used in testing electronic records by using spreadsheets and specialized audit tools like IDEA, ACL to perform the following. So you use spreadsheets also, and then you use specialized audit tools also like IDEA, ACL, interactive data extraction analysis. ACL is audit command language. Those are software names to perform the following. Why do you use data analytics? To check this thing. Check completeness of data. Exam question. What are the benefits of data analytics? Completeness of data, selection of audit sample, recomposition of balances, re-performance of mathematical calculations, analysis of journal entries, and evaluating impact of control deficiency. So 6 points. Benefits of CART. So definition of CART, data analytics and benefits. And a suggested approach. Suggested approach to benefit from the CART is given below. There's a story. Sir, we want to do the CEO course, understand the business environment including IDT. We have to clear in the first attempt, define the objectives and criteria. We require notes. So notes will get it from ICIGA site. So identify source and format of data. You downloaded the notes, extract the data. You check the applicability of those notes, verify the completeness and accuracy of the extracted data. Then give the mock paper, let's apply the criteria on the data obtained. Give the actual paper, validate and confirm the results. We became CA. Report and document the results and conclusion. We became CA. Done. So there are 3 answers: definition, benefits, suggested approach for CART. So they can ask you anything. Read it again. Data analytics. I'll scroll slowly. In case if you do not have the notes, read. Done. Now, how as an auditor you would report with regards to IT environment? It says refer question 7 page 28 in the main book. अब जिनके पास नहीं है, people who do not have the main book, so you can click the photo or you can refer in your teacher का book. One second now. Refer question 7 page number 28 in the main book. Page number I think it's wrong. Automated environment 280. Question number 7. 282. This is the reporting. This was also asked in the exam. So you can click the photo, you can check it in your book. This is also an important question. It says reporting consideration. So at the end of each audit, there will be certain findings or exceptions in the IT environment and IT controls that needs to be assessed and reported to the relevant stakeholders, including management and TCWG. So some points to be considered. What are there any weakness in the IT systems? What is the impact of those weaknesses? You will report the deficiencies to the management through ICMO, that's basically internal control memo or management letters, and you will communicate any significant deficiencies to the top level because those are with governance. The auditor needs to assess each findings and exception to determine the impact on the audit and evaluate if the exception, the difference, results in deficiency of internal control. 4-mark answer. After completion of audit, there would be certain findings or exceptions, okay, which needs to be assessed and reported to the relevant level of management. Okay, that's stakeholders हो गया, आपका management हो गया, TCWG हो गया. Some points to be considered as number 1, are there any weaknesses in the IT controls? What is the impact of those weaknesses? You will report the deficiencies to internal controls memo or management letters, communicate in writing any significant deficiency to the top level, those are with governance, and the auditor needs to assess each deficiencies or findings to determine whether the deficiencies, there are results in significant deficiencies in the internal control. Understood? So question number 7, page number 280. This is the one question you need to do it from here. Page number 282. So people who do not have this book, I mean, you can click the photo, or else you can refer into your notes, or module. Then explain IFC and ICFR. What is IFC? So IFC is the policy and procedure established by the company for ensuring dollar. Prevention and detection of frauds and errors. O. Efficiency and effectiveness of the operations. Detection and prevention of frauds, sir. Then efficiency and effectiveness of the operations. L. Applicable compliance with the applicable laws and regulations. A. Safeguarding of assets. R. Reliability of financial reporting. Very important. And one RTP on my MCQ in the class I had solved this. They play with the words dollar. Prevention and detection of frauds. O. Efficiency and effectiveness of the operations. Compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Safeguarding of assets. Reliability of financial reporting. Sir, IFCs are applicable to all the companies. All matlab all. However, in case of listed companies, the directors will state the IFCs in place and are operating effectively. The director will state in DRS. that IFCs are in place and are operating effectively in DRS. Director's responsibility statement. It is applicable to all companies. However, the listed company directors in their DRS, director's responsibility statement, they will state that IFC is there and it is operating effectively. Achha, the independent directors, audit committee and the start auditors are also responsible for the efficiency of IFC. Everyone is responsible. Sir, as per section 143(3)(I), the auditor will state that the IFC is in place and it is operating effectively. In audit report also, auditor as per 143(I) wala point, he will state that IFC is there and it is operating effectively. However, this is not applicable to a private company. Which private company, sir? Which is OPC, small company or other private company. Other mein turnover is less than 50 crores or loan is less than 25 crores at any point of time from bank or financial institution or any body corporate. 1 second now. I need to check whether the condition is and or. One second now. and. It is and. This is final Sega book. And. So I think there's a mistake there. She has not written it. You write in the note that is and. It's okay, absolutely okay, it happens. Turnover is less than 50 crores and my loan is less than 25 crores at any point of time from bank, F or any body corporate. That means if I'm the auditor of a private company, I will report on all the points except IFC wala point. We have done this in the class. Important 2 mark MCQ, 1 mark MCQ, descriptive also. This point, auditor will report that IFC is there and it is operating effectively for all the companies except a private company. Which is a private company, OPC, small or other. Other mein turnover is less than 50 crores and loan less than 25 crores at any point of time from bank, F or any body corporate. Okay. Then there are few questions you need to do it from the module. Refer question 157 of correct incorrect, page number 6.26, ISM, Chennai people, ISM, and 6, 7, 8, 9 theory question from 6.27 module. So this 3 MCQs, 3 correct incorrect and 4 questions from the module, you need to do it. Okay guys, so we are done with 2 chapters. We are done with dividend also, we are done with automated environment also. So in automated environment, I would say, how many questions are there? Data analytics, then there is reporting is 9, 10th is your IFC, 10th is your IFC. So 10 questions and plus 3 correct incorrect here and 4 questions. So 14, ideally 14 questions are there. So these questions, click the photo or else we can mark in the module that you need to do it from the module also. 3 correct incorrect and 4 questions from the module. So we are covering the content also, we are covering the module also. Revise through this only. If you are walking, if you are going somewhere, close my video, just listen to the audio, quickly it will be recalled, Okay, we move on to the next chapter.